December in Space History. December 1st through 4th, 1947. Project Mogul launches 5 balloons. Project Mogul was a military project. Microphones attached to balloons, most launched from New Mexico's Tularosa Basin, listen for sound waves emitted if the Soviet Union detonated a nuclear bomb. December 1st. The Mogul signal was lost over Roswell. Many believe the alleged Roswell crash was actually a Mogul balloon. December 2nd. The signal was lost near Tucumcari, but the balloon was recovered in Illinois. December 3rd. Released in a rain shower, the balloon burst and crashed in Alamogordo. December 4th. The first of 2 launches on this date burst in flight and came down near Roswell Army Airfield. The second failed to fully inflate and landed near Cloudcroft in the Sacramento Mountains. December 10, 1954. Dr. John Stapp becomes the fastest man on Earth. Stapp took his 29th and last sled ride, this one at New Mexico's Holloman Air Force Base test track. Strapped onto the Sonic Wind 1, rockets accelerated Stapp to 632 miles per hour in 5 seconds. The sled was actually faster than a .45 caliber bullet shot from a handgun. Stapp then hit a water-braking system, which slammed him to a dead stop in 1.4 seconds. 43 times the force of gravity compressed his body. Blood vessels in his eyes burst, rendering him temporarily blind. His work, though, ensured jet pilots could survive high-speed ejections and also led to vehicle seat belts. December 1968. Men orbit the moon for the first time. Apollo 8 lifted off on December 21st. No previous space mission had flown higher off Earth than 850 miles. On Christmas Eve, as Apollo 8 orbited just 70 miles above the lunar surface, Bill Anders took the color photograph known as Earthrise. Man's eyes had never before personally witnessed the Earth rising over the moon's horizon. On Christmas Eve, Anders, Frank Borman, and Jim Lovell read from the Bible book of Genesis.
In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light."
Nearly 1 billion viewers watched the event live on television. December 1972, the last Apollo mission. On December 7th, NASA launched Apollo 17, carrying Gene Cernan, Ron Evans, and New Mexico's Dr. Harrison Jack Schmitt. A geologist, Schmitt is the only scientist ever on the moon. The astronauts bounced about on a rover, drilled core samples, and as the lunar module Challenger lifted off after the third excursion, detonated surface explosives. The astronauts collected 244 pounds of rocks, the most of any mission. One, a basalt, is on display at the New Mexico Museum of Space History. Cernan, as the last man on the moon, left with these words.
And as we leave the moon at Taurus Littrow, we leave as we came, and God willing, as we shall return.
And that's December in Space History. Be sure to follow and like us on Facebook and YouTube, and check us out on nmspacemuseum.org. Better yet, visit us in person in Alamogordo. You never know what's new at the New Mexico Museum of Space History.